I want you to think for just a minute. Think about the most innovative things that have happened in the last 30 years. Things that have been changing your life. Things that we can't do without. And now I want you to think about when they started and who started them.
So we are an environment, and today we're going to talk to you about a problem that landfills across the nation and the world are facing. Plastic takes up a lot of space in landfills, and space is extremely expensive for landfills. It's an inconvenient truth, but 91% of the plastic that we use in the United States is thrown into landfills.
It's really great just to be invited to the Todd's Top 10 competition. Just an honor, just to be recognized as one of these university teams that are coming in. We love to share our idea.
Because recycling, despite how great it is, isn't able to solve this increasingly difficult problem. And our solution is a simple, chemical, eco-friendly solution called PlasTech.
What we've been able to do is develop a patent-pending technology that degrades plastics in landfills in a matter of 1 to 3 years.
Is this all theoretical? Are you doing it? Do you have a working model? Do you have a prototype? Anything? I mean, how do you get from this to the next stage? I saw that little thing looked like it was about this big. How do you go from there to, launch?
We'll be doing a full landfill test this fall. We have a product.
The key thing that he was going to be looking for was that market size and potential. And I think that was one thing that we could have explained better. Just unfortunately with 4 minutes, it's a little constrained in what we can share, but I think that was one of the key things. If I were to present to Todd again, I would definitely harp a little bit more on that market size and our validation.
It's a free mobile app for students, and there's also an online website for those without smartphones. Students can get online, they can click what's for lunch. It shows them all the events happening that day, and if you click on a specific event, it'll give you the details. Where that is, who's hosting it, what's going to happen at that event.
Initially, the idea came when David had caught wind of an event that was happening on BYU with the ACM club at BYU. They're a computer machinery club. They were doing a presentation about app development, and we had done a lot of app development on another project, but David heard about it and thought, hey, let's go, learn about it, and there's free pizza. So we're there and we're helping them eat their pizza, and David turns to me and says, dude, this is what we need. It's just an app that tells us where all the free food on campus is. So that was our initial idea. We went home, put together a 72-hour minimum viable product, and just kind of launched it.
Word of mouth is our greatest grower. In fact, you can look at this next graph. This was kind of our timeline of growing, and you can see a line here. This is when we stopped advertising. That was at 3 weeks. From then, we just let it grow organically. And in the next 3 weeks, we grew even faster than the first 3 weeks.
We just had to get the ball rolling. Because even after we did all that, over half of the people that heard of Lunchbox still heard of it through a friend. So word of mouth has been our greatest grower. Students are talking with each other about Lunchbox, telling their friends to download it and sharing it.
Lunchbox has become a very social type thing over at BYU. If you look at the voting, I don't know if you saw it at the starting, we pushed out an event to all our users. We have about 3,000 of them now. They're starting to vote for us, and that's what kind of Lunchbox does. It has a lot of power behind it. So
we kind of swept it by taking the crowd favorite, which that's our forte.
One company, as you can see up on the board, took us to school today and marshaled the forces of over 1,000 voters online. So if I could invite Lunchbox up here to join us. Very good. Congratulations, guys. You're the Top Gun winner for the first, what we hope is the first annual Todd's Top 10 event.
Figure if it's a crowd favorite competition, we can win. If it's something else, then we're gonna have to try a little harder. Initially, this was just a freeloader app that we thought, hey, this would be cool. And the more we thought about it, we thought, hey, we got to make money off this somehow. And so we've actually done a lot of pivots getting to where we are now to figure out how we're going to make money and how much potential it really does have, because we didn't see it at first.